Hello my friend, how's it going? Today I'll be looking at the Tekken 8 character usage, giving some info on the characters and my opinions. Stay tuned.
The king of Iron Fist, Street Fighter, showing combat as far as video games go. Let's go!
Velocity and Z.
Hey everyone, what's the haps? Hope all is well. I'm Velocity NZ. If you're new, welcome. This is a fighting game channel focusing mainly on Tekken. If you're a returning speedster, welcome back. I work really hard on these videos, so if you'd like to vibe with me over video games sometime in the future, consider hitting that subscribe button below and joining the family. Plus, it'll really help me out a lot by getting me some more subs. At the end of this video, I'll leave the last character usage stats, so this might take a bit over 10 minutes, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's go! So these stats are from NotQuiteFactual on Reddit. I can't remember how they were acquired and I don't have time to figure it out, but I might leave it in the description later. The graphic was also by Aliette Faye on X. So right down the bottom in white we have Panda. The cute panda from China or maybe Japan. Has a bear style with some of Xiaoyu's kung fu moves. She's Ling Xiaoyu's pet, has some of Xiaoyu's buns and bangles on, doesn't have a great sidestep, has big hurt boxes so she can get hit with a lot of things. She's kind of staying at the bottom of the popularity list again. Doesn't surprise me she's so low, but I like the Ling influence on her fighting style and aesthetic. In the blood red we have Shiah, the Saudi Arabian combatant. He's got like an aerial acrobatic style. Don't really know his story. He looks more appealing in this than the last game. More vibrant Saudi Arabian headwear, but still generic. Also a very generic fighting style. Good for learning the fundamentals of Tekken. He also has the only charge up move in Tekken, like Guile's Sonic Boom in Street Fighter, or Guile's Flash Kick in Street Fighter. I just think he lacks character and I don't know any of his lore, but I do really like the acrobatic moves he has. And this dim purple is Zina, the wandering gypsy. She might be Egyptian, I can't remember. She has moves like creepy animals like scorpion, crow, spider, I think. She trapped the evil Egyptian monster Azazel in her arm and can harness his abilities for certain moves. She has hard to hit hurt boxes, so a lot of moves whiff on her. I really love the gypsy look with the hood now. I do like her move list and unique style, and I think her cursed Azazel hand moves are awesome. It'd be cool if she used the crystal ball mid-fight as well. In brown we have Kuma, the loyal karate bear. I think he's Japanese. He uses a bear style with some Mishima Ryu karate. He has a god fist while in heat, I think. He's Heihachi's pet and was once a rival to Paul Phoenix. I like the karate headband and the karate gi jacket. He has big bear hurt boxes and a bad sidestep, but his sidestep is better in this game as all sidesteps have been buffed. Rangchu just had an amazing run with him in the Tekken World Tour Finals yesterday. I love the Mishima stuff he has and he's a fun character. Now the teal blue is Raven, Ninja Agent. Unknown origins, I think, but probably American or African Japanese. Has an ninjutsu style. I believe he was sent by the Raven organization to make sure that Heihachi was killed in Tekken 5. He has heaps of awesome shadow clones that he summons. Has on a blue ninja outfit. Has some evasion gameplay tools. I like the ninja style. I think it would be cooler with blades and shurikens or those throwing knives. He's really a tribute to the Wesley Snipes character in the Blade movies. In grey we have Leroy Smith, the streetwise kung fu master, American or Jamaican maybe, trained in China I think, in Wing Chun kung fu style. Awesome story, can't remember it fully though. I think his neighborhood was full of crime and he went to China to train in martial arts, then returned to restore his neighborhood back to a peaceful state. He wears a silk Chinese outfit with tied up grey dreadlocks and sunglasses. Has some good parries, good moves for a lot of situations, not as strong as he was in Tekken 7. Some of his key moves are locked behind his hermit stuns. He has two versions of a cane move where he uses his cane like a staff that can only be used once per fight. He also summons his pet dog, Sugar, who can trip the opponent as it scurries along the ground, but sometimes opts not to, randomly. He's got a badass Ip Man style and a cool character design. In red we have Leo Gleason, the cool androgynous character of German descent. They do Chinese budgie quan like Akita from Street Fighter, which involves a lot of shoulders and elbow strikes. I believe Kazuya was responsible for the death of their mother. They're from a family of cave exploring spelunkers. They're supposed to be an easy to pick up and play character. They kind of have a Rock Howard look from SNK's Godot games. I've always thought they looked cool. Kinda wish they had something more to them that made them more interesting though, like the use of their grappling hook mid-combo or something. Anything really. With the greyish blues, Claudio Seraphino, the smooth Italian religious warrior who fights with a possessed arm, spiritual character who got tied up in trying to neutralize the threat of the Mishima devil gene, wears traditional religious garb from Italy and locks an evil power inside of his possessed arm, has several very distinct key moves, has a running Superman punch with huge pushback that is safe on hit I believe and pushes the opponent way closer to the wall, has a unique hop kick that is very strong, also has a unique install that when activated makes his hand glow blue and gives him extra moves and properties, has a fireball and heat and is very stylish and graceful in his movements. In greyish purple we have Jack 8, the big burly robot, based on a Russian model, fights with brute force, manufactured by G Corp I think, and is designed by Rose, a woman who was saved by a Jack 2 robot when she was a young girl, has a blue and silver chrome militant outfit with neon red lights and a trademark mohawk, has limited movement but very powerful strikes, has a new stance, has some of Gigas's moves from Tekken 7 when his eye glows, is a very impressive and intimidating character. In dark teal we have Lydia Sobieska, Karateka Prime Minister. She's Polish, karate fighting style. I haven't found out much about her story, but I do think she's had power struggles against Heihachi's Mishima Zaibatsu in Tekken 7. She wears a red and white karate gi with her hair tied up in a ribbon. Is a very oppressive fighter, plays better on the offensive, but is still susceptible to sidesteps as her moves tend to be more linear. Has many stances that transition into other stances. Has an install that lasts the whole match. Has lots of cool karate strikes. I like a lot of her double punches. In dark yellow we have Feng, the ruthless kung fu warrior. He's Chinese, does kung fu martial arts style, killed his own master to prove his worth and now travels the world to become the greatest fighter. Has traditional Chinese monk kung fu battle armor. Is a very well balanced character, has a move for every situation, has extremely good evasion with moves with built-in evasion and parries and reversals, has a large arsenal of back-turn antics. I like him but I'm a little bored of him, he hasn't changed much. For orange we have Ling, highly maneuverable Chinese girl. Chinese but has lived in Japan for a long time, does kung fu style, attended Mishima High School and Polytechnic with her pet Panda and Jin Kazama, wears an orange traditional Chinese kipao outfit, is highly evasive, has her famous Art of Phoenix stance with his stance duck that can go under mids, has various flips, an evasive spin and various rolls, and is a very strong character. I like Xiaoyu, wouldn't mind getting good with her again. With the strawberry pink is Alysa Boskonovich. High-tech chainsaw thruster robot girl. Manufactured in Japan I think. Has a robot fighting style. Was built by Dr. Boskonovich in the likeness of his own daughter and was found in a laboratory by Lars Alexanderson. Wears a turquoise and pink dress outfit with thrusters and chainsaws. She has a wide variety of flashy moves. Many of her moves cover large distances as her thrusters propel her through the air. Has a chainsaw stance where her hands turn into chainsaws, opening up a variety of offensive mix-up moves. I think she's really interesting. She was never my favorite character, never really gave her a fair go. In bright purple we have Nina Williams, the stoic female assassin. She's Irish, uses Aikido fighting style, was employed by Jin Kazama as a bodyguard and has a long rivalry with her sister Anna Williams. Wears a purple dress and heels, a black leather jacket and black leggings. Has many combo strings that she's kept since her earlier Legacy days. Uses cool dual-wielded pistols at the end of some of her combos. Has many throws and an attack reversal. Also has chain throws linking throws into each other. Is a strong character. Has an advanced butterfly loop and Hayashida step, cancelling her movements into other movements for offensive pressure or defensive evasion. I think she's pretty cool, maybe a little too Legacy though. And in blood orange we have Devil Jin, demonic alter ego of Jin Kazama. Japanese, uses traditional Mishima-ryu karate mixed with some new techniques of his own. Jin transforms into Devil Jin whenever he succumbs to his internal rage. Wears a black coat and outfit with horns and black angel wings. has the classic electric wind godfist, lots of new mix-up stuff, said to be a little gimmicky. I personally like the look of his new moves and his new rage art. In Bright Raid we have Azucena Milagros Ortiz Castillo, not sure. The shuffle dancing, coffee promoting trickster, Peruvian. She uses an evasion based mixed martial arts style, wears red activewear with a red hibiscus and a traditional rainbow Peruvian jacket, has a big throw game, also has many evasive tactics like evasive stances with built-in auto evasion. I think she's a breath of fresh air for the series. Cool character, cool style, love her throws. In Cool Charcoal we have Li Chaolan, the silver-haired acrobatic tech inventor. I think he's originally Chinese, adopted by Heihachi Mishima, uses an acrobatic martial arts style, wears a purple and silver battle suit with silver hair and goggles, is one of the best keep-out characters in the game, and one of the hardest characters to use, has the most just frame blue spark moves of any character in the game, has a 10 frame 3 just frame punish called Acid Rain, has always had really good wall carry. I like the character, just wish his battle suit did more utilitarian things in the game. In the warm brown we have Eddie Gordo, the rhythmic dance fighter, Brazilian capoeira fighting style, became a bodyguard for Jin Kazama along with Nina Williams, wears a gold and green capoeira outfit with short dreadlocks, has a lot of tricky moves, has had a major overhaul since the last Tekken, is far more of a mix-up character now. A lot more of his old useless moves have been replaced with more utilitarian moves now, has an install that lasts for a whole round and gives him 2 extra moves, a homing low or a linear mid. I like him and I like the new install mechanic which makes him more fun to play. I prefer Christy though, which I wish it was her instead. In light brown we have Lars Alexanderson, stylistic anime stance fighter, militant anime style, half Swedish, half Japanese, was the lead commander of a rebel group from the Mishima forces and an ally to Jin Kazama, wears a white leather militant coat outfit with gold and green cyberpunk highlights and Super Saiyan hair, has 3 different stances all with unique moves of their own, does really cool move animations that look super anime. Lars also leads a trail of electricity behind him. I think he's a cool character and would love to give him more of a go at some stage. In Baby Blue we have Asuka Kazama, the feisty peacekeeper, does Kazama Ryu Aiki Jujutsu, Japanese, nosy tough kid who would always settle conflict by knockout. Her father was also beaten by Feng and she swore revenge on him. Wears a baby blue cable knit cardigan outfit with matching hat, is known for being a highly defensive player, steals turns with her reversal, is also known for being an easy to use character. I think she's one of the coolest Tekken personalities and has got some of the coolest moves. In the pale grey-white is Jun Kazama, the peaceful animal lover, does Kazama Ryu Aiki Jujutsu, is Japanese, a wildlife protector who disappeared for many years and who is the mother of Jun Kazama, wearing a white dress, white headband and black leggings, is very strong in this game. Her character got yet another overhaul even after Tekken Tag 2's overhaul, has powerful attacks that drain her own health except for when she's in heat, has life regenerating attacks. I like her, but I haven't used her much. In grey we have Victor Chevalier, Special Agent Weapons Specialist, Close Quarters Battle Militant Fighting Style, French, leader of the Ravens, wears a grey suit with sunglasses and a variety of weapons, has a very interesting style, has a pistol, high attack that transitions into a stance, has a katana with a variety of attacks, has a knife and a karambit with stabbing and slash attacks, has bubble shield explosions, and he can teleport using glitch technology. I just think this character is so cool. The blonde color is Paul Phoenix, hot-blooded, fun-loving biker, judo practitioner, American. Paul is martial law's best friend and rival to Heihachi's pet bear Kuma. Wears a brown leather jacket, jeans, and biker boots. Paul is possibly the character who stays the same more than any other character in the game. His signature move is his Death Fist, which on counter hit does devastating damage. He's comfortable at close range where he can mix people up. Another one of his signatures is his Demo Man, which is a 3-hit sweeping combo. I like Paul, but haven't given him much of a go in this Tekken. In teal we have Yoshimitsu, the galactic space ninja, Manji clan style ninjutsu, Japanese maybe, origins unknown. Yoshimitsu is a cyber ninja and a Robin Hood type figure who steals from the rich and gives to the poor. He has a rival ninja clan and also a long-time rivalry with the cyborg Brian Fury. Yoshimitsu wears a blue and black cyber ninja outfit with red and yellow highlights and 2 swords. As Yoshimitsu has swords, I believe he has the most unblockables in the game. He has a lot of crazy attacks, and he has the fastest move in the game. His flash is the fastest move in the game, which is only 6 frames, but it's punishable and it's a combo starter. I think Yoshi is cool, should probably get back into him sometime. In creamy pink we have Lily de Rochefort, resident snobby rich girl. I'm butchering these names by the way. Unorthodox fighting style based on gymnastics and ballet from Monaco. Lily is the daughter of super wealthy parents and had an ongoing rivalry with Asuka Kazama, which seems to have been resolved. Lily wears a frilly white and pink dress with pink leggings and white boots. Lily is known to have the best sidestep in the game. She even has an evasive spin jump, which when in heat is doubled into a double dash. I like the character, and I think all of her new moves and heat techniques just add even more to the character in this game. Dark dusty brown is Sergei Dragunov. Cold calculating silent Spetsnaz. Sambo, Russian. Dragunov was the commander of a Russian army unit. Dragunov wears a casual army outfit of a Henley, pants, boots, and a heavy winter coat. Super high tier character in the game. Atif Butt has a very strong Dragunov. Very oppressive plus frame moves. His running 2 is very oppressive as well. His heat smash is the 3-hit mid jailing oppressive move that does big chip damage. Has a wall throw that can be comboed back out of. I like the character, I just kinda wish he wasn't so OP. In brown we have martial law, the hot-tempered dragon. Martial arts and Jeet Kune Do. American. Martial law ran his own dojos and had his own restaurant, but faced troubled times with alcoholism and bankruptcy. Law wears kung fu pants with yellow sneakers and wrist wraps. Law has nunchucks at his disposal at any time during the fight, but his nunchaku moves are limited. Like Jin Kazama, Law has also been watered down a lot in Tekken 8, making him easier to use and more accessible to casual fans of the game. Also, they made his Dragon Sign stance cancel much easier than it used to be, enabling more people to master his combo enders. He's a Bruce Lee tribute character, and has pretty much all of Lee's trademarks: the backflip, the dragon sweep, the 1-inch punch, the back turn elbows, the cannon kick, and a variety of flying kicks. Law was my favorite character in Tekken 2. I just love martial law's resemblance to Bruce Lee, and I think I probably will always love the character. In Azure Blue we have Steve Fox, the overconfident specialist of the sweet science. Boxing, English. Steve Fox never knew who his parents were. It was eventually revealed that he was born from an experiment and Nina Williams was his mother. More recently, Steve teamed up with Law and Paul to try to win Tekken as a team. Steve wears a blue coat, gloves and boots, and red pants with the Union Jack on the right leg. Steve is known to be a good tournament character, as he is relatively low risk, high reward. In Tekken 7 he had a whole load of counter hit launchers, but in Tekken 8 they've done away with many of those. He's hard to punish, but in turn he himself finds it hard to punish others. I like Steve and I really want to give him a good go. He wasn't in the beta or network test, so I never got to use him then, and when the full version of Tekken 8 came out there were just too many characters to choose from. In Indigo Purple we have Raina Mishima, the mischievous purple lightning, does Taido and Mishima Ryu karate of unknown origins, at least half Japanese. Raina's background is shrouded in secrecy, however she joins Jin in his quest to end his father Kazuya's reign. Raina wears a purple and black jacket, short shorts, dark leggings and black gloves and boots. Her hair is tinted purple. Raina has a lot of evasion, a lot of grounded moves, some aerial moves, headbutts and stomps, a wave dash which leaves electric sparks, which is awesome. She has electric wind godfist and just an awesome style, and is one of my favorite characters. In pale grey-white is Brian Fury, the maniacal cyber zombie. He does kickboxing, he's American. Brian Fury died and was brought back to life by Dr. Abel, installing into Brian a perpetual power generator. Brian has had an ongoing feud with Yoshimitsu for many years, wears black military pants, boots and gloves. Bandoliers, is covered in scars and has white hair. Brian has always been an unconventional character. He was the first character to have an orbital heal. He has the most distinctive snake edge low sweep, and instead of a quick down forward uppercut check, he has his machine gun punches which take longer to start up. He also has an unblockable taunt which, with good execution, can be linked into guaranteed follow-ups. Also, Brian has an install called Snake Eyes where his fist glows with embers. He can go into this state mid-combo and it gives him new moves and extends one of his strings. I like Brian, I'm getting bored of him, but maybe I could have a revival of the character and use him in this new context. With Warm Grey we have Heihachi Mishima, the charismatic master behind the Iron Fist tournament. He does Mishima Ryu Karate, he's Japanese. Heihachi Mishima and his son Kazuya have a long historical feud and have thrown each other off of cliff tops and volcanoes, yet somehow they both survive. Heihachi wears a distressed black karate gi with white wrist wraps and a prayer bead necklace. Heihachi is known for having some of the best mid attacks in the game. He is also known for having some bad low attacks, but in this game he got a couple of quick new low pokes. He also has an electric wind god fist, the best launcher in the game and one of the best moves in the game. And Heihachi has an install which accumulates every time he goes into heat. With his peak state he goes into power up mode and has new properties on many of his moves, making him much more powerful. I really like Heihachi now, and I think his new power up state install is really fun to play. In Dark Orange we have Hwarang, cocky motorcycle master of kicks. Does Taekwondo, is Korean. Hwarang was the student of Master Paek Do-san and has had a friendly rivalry with Jin Kazama since they came to a stalemate while Hwarang was hustling fights on the streets. Hwarang wears a Taekwondo top with short sleeves rolled up, yellow gloves, and dark Taekwondo pants and shoes. Hwarang is all about offense and bombarding his opponent with a flurry of kicks. He famously has two stances, left foot forward and right foot forward, and left flamingo stance holding his left leg up and right flamingo stance. From these stances he has access to different kicks. Hwarang is a tornado of offense that even the most skilled player can't stop. I think he's dope. I've always loved his personality and his fighting style is awesome too. So in Dark Indigo Teal we have Kazuya Mishima, the tyrannical rebel, uses Mishima Ryu Karate, has no nationality, was formerly Japanese. Kazuya was thrown off a cliff by his father Heihachi Mishima when Kazuya was just a child. Surviving the fall and filled with rage he set out to seek revenge on his father. Years later Kazuya would have a son, Jin Kazama, who also inherited the Mishima's bloodline feud. Kazuya wears a purple crocodile skin coat over a black suit and red gloves. Kazuya is a very honest character, gameplay wise. Many people know the matchup. He is also known for being a 50-50 mix-up character, where he can go low for a house sweep or do a mid-axe kick launcher. Though he has a couple of homing moves, Kazuya's main weakness is that many of his key moves can be sidestep or sidewalk to the left, completely evading him and getting behind him. I think Kazuya's a badass character. He's always been cool, and his electrics are really fun to do. In Gold Yellow we have King, the luchador orphanage donor. He does pro wrestling. He's Mexican. King grew up in the orphanage where the original King raised him. He set out to win Tekken to provide money for other orphans. King wears blue and yellow wrestling pants and boots, a cape, a Mexican necklace, and a jaguar mask. King has a lot of throws. He can throw opponents standing, crouching, on the ground, in the air, on the wall, running, all sorts of situations. He has most of the iconic pro wrestling moves in his toolkit. He also has the most moves in the game. Also, King has chain throws where he can link several throws in a row. King also has the widest demographic of fans. I think King is fun to use but annoying to fight against, especially with his throws now being buffed. And in Black we have Jin Kazama, the hero battling the Devil Jin. He does Kyokushin Karate and Devil influenced moves. He's Japanese. Jin grew up with his mother, Jun Kazama, who taught him Kazama martial arts. At one point his mother went missing. Once he reached adulthood, Jin met his grandfather, Heihachi Mishima, who taught him Mishima-style karate. After winning the King of Iron Fist tournament, Jin was betrayed by Heihachi and had been feuding with his family ever since. Jin wears black pants and boots, a grey undershirt, a white jacket, and white and red gloves. Jin is an all-rounder character with a toolkit for every situation. He has a lot of good moves. Also, he has been buffed since Tekken 7 so that his reach has improved in his jab, his 2-1 string, and his 1+2 move. His new down 2 low Scourge is extremely powerful. His forward 4 is still a powerful long-range mid-front kick that gives a counter-hit combo. His electric wind hook fist is very powerful. Jin has a special wave dash where his eyes glow red. Also, while in heat, Jin has access to his Omen power stance, giving him access to a whole load of legacy Mishima moves. Jin is my main, so it's nice to see him at the top. My only problem with it is that everyone knows the matchup against Jin. And that's the info, and those are all my thoughts on all of the characters. If you want to support this channel, I have a Patreon. The link will be in the description below. If you have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and share, and go off that subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notification. I'll leave a link to my other stats video up here. You might want to check it out. Otherwise, I have over 80, probably over 90 videos now on my channel, some of which you might like. You're awesome. I love you. All good. I'll catch you. Ah.